Don't.
Yeah, that don't matter.
Yeah, that's right. I suppose it'd be like him getting into my stuff here,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
kitchen
right.
stuff.
Mhm.
And you don't want him to touch it because you know where it's
You know
at.
right where everything is. That's true. You know, works both ways.
I had that
Yeah.
48 there for, well, I got hurt in '83. And I got able to do some stuff here. Couldn't move. I had an old Dynamite lawnmower.
Oh, yeah.
It
I
wasn't much
remember
shit.
them.
It was a piece of junk. And
Well, it's all we could
I
afford at
kept throwing,
that time.
that's all I
Yeah,
could afford.
yeah.
And I kept throwing belts. So
Yeah, drink water.
she said, heck with it. She went down to hardware there in Hastings and Value. She wanted that. She said, I want a good lawnmower. How big? She says, I want a good one for my husband to use. I want something he I got one right here. It's about a year old. He said, I think a big deal on it. At that time, then we paid $3,300 for that thing. But it's a twin cylinder
Uh-huh.
core engine.
Mine's a twin,
Yeah.
Kawasaki.
Or Kawasaki, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, cool. I don't like, I can remember that. Anyway,
Hey,
I got it, I use it all the
I
time.
see. Put the camera
That's
away,
it.
Stephen.
he's having fun, huh?
Yeah. At
Oh,
least we're
well,
not
then you
chewing.
know the truth.
Usually, I used to always take them when you were chewing food.
Uh-oh.
He loved that. Yeah.
Thing to remember. Well, I got some pictures my sister brought over the other day when she stopped in.
Mhm.
It was in Ludington last year where she bought a home up there. It's a small retirement home. And they both bicycle. And they sold their home in Wayland, which was just too big for them. And their children lived on the west coast and the east coast.
Oh yeah.
So there just wasn't the
Right.
need.
Right.
So it was like 3, or it could be 4 bedrooms in that house. And bathrooms, 1, 2, 3.
Where's that house
3
over there?
full bathrooms and a
Over the
half.
Whalen?
Yes.
You had another whole room down there on
And
David.
then another full room that was never finished off. So
So
you
it's
know,
the size
it's
of the
a
house.
very large home,
Yeah.
beautiful home. So they finally got it sold and they bought a place in Ludington, that retirement home up there. And then they've got one in
Not small.
Arizona,
Mhm.
Hereford, Arizona. They had a fire down there, was it 2 years ago? Where it went down and burnt the town of Hereford, went right down the main street and burnt the place where they used to go for lunch and stuff. It was a terrible fire. But it went around the back of them, on
Oh.
both sides of this condominium
Mhm.
of homes. They have pretty good sized lots and stuff. But they have a fence that's block fence around their backyard. And the fire department, there's a road behind that. The fire department was parked on that road behind their house. Their house didn't get any damage. One of the homes that was on the far west side had some melting
Melted the vinyl
of
siding.
the siding.
Yeah, 'cause the heat.
And theirs is like, I guess, what do you call it, concrete with the tiles?
Oh yeah.
More like what you see out west.
Yeah, the tile roof.
Yeah, and they had some tiles they had replaced when they bought it. And it's got 3 bedrooms, but one of them's the office. So they got their office there, and they showed us a picture of it inside. And very nice home. And they like it down there, because winters are really nice.
Yeah.
They got it just in time.
Nice that they can afford it. He retired
Yeah.
from General Motors and she worked for the dentist, so they both could afford to do that.
That's nice, yeah.
They just
But
got out when that
it's
first
this
storm started
driving
coming
issue,
in.
Going
went
back
to,
and forth.
They got out of there. I called them and told them the storm headed their way. Yeah, we're getting out of here. So they got out of there. And they didn't go north
Oh,
because
I know,
it was
so get a
hitting
cup of coffee and sit down.
up there. Those
I figured if I let that
tornadoes
stuff
was
go,
hitting up there, tearing things all up, and
make it a lot easier.
down there
when
where
it
they
comes
was
to-
down there. It got up to
Yeah.
109 degrees down
Learned
there.
that
after
years
left.
ago.
Oh, man.
What, doing stuff
Yeah,
ahead?
sitting
Yeah,
right
well,
there.
just setting them in there, letting them sit in hot, sudsy water.
Uh-huh.
It,
Oh, the dishes.
yeah,
Yeah, and then when you go to do them, heck, they just,
have nothing to do with
yeah,
it.
they just wash right off,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's why I thought, well, as
Yeah.
long as, and especially with egg and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and the silverware,
Yeah,
take care of it. Yeah, and then of course, mom, dad, oh, our sisters and brothers. Being the oldest, you know, you had to do the duties.
mhm,
Well, I got tired of being the only one that done the dishes.
mhm.
So then my brothers had to do dishes. That was not supposed to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, right, that's girls' work.
Yeah, they really put up a big fuss about that. And somebody would tease them about doing dishes because that's women's work.
Mhm.
Well, my dad convinced them that it's not only women's work because you eat off the utensils
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
But my brother Harold, he had a little harder time with him.
Yep, yep. The reason Barry had it out to tail in on because John didn't have to do dishes.
Oh, yeah, because John used
John come home.
well,
work,
once in a while.
He had a job,
John did,
working.
but
He'd come home and he'd have, "Hi Dad, how you doing?" He'd walk up to him close and give him a pint of whiskey.
Oh,
mm,
And
Dad and
he,
his whiskey.
he loved his whiskey.
mhm.
So he knew just what he liked.
So
So then he would get off, and that
Get
made
out.
Harold
it
mad.
greased keeps him off of doing dishes.
And then
Sure.
finally Patty was old enough, she could start doing dishes.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they all remember that.
Yeah,
Not liking it.
yeah,
Well, what's
Very-
not to like? I mean, it's not that hard to do.
I know, but I never seen a kid yet like dishes.
They had a tree sitting
Yeah.
in the
And,
yard there.
So,
It was 4
Yeah.
foot through. That
we're
tree
talking
was.
that Mary
And her
said
dad
even
always
after, you know, she was
kinda-
just a little tot.
Mhm.
When I
Cracks broke
got
off, he'd
married,
clean it
she
up
was
and make it
maybe
look
3
good
years
again.
old, 4 years
Kept
old.
working with it.
But she remembered when she had to start washing dishes.
Now they got rid of the
too.
house and everything.
Yeah,
The kids there
But,
are a bunch of
she said,
slaughter
"No,
asses that sit
actually,
there
it's
now.
not that bad." And she
They
says,
wouldn't cut
"You
that
know,
tree
I've got
down.
a dishwasher."
That was
But I
a
ended up
locust,
washing the
4 foot
dishes.
tall,
anyway,
4 foot to the
And that's why
locust.
when we put this kitchen
Now, you
in,
know,
I
I
have
don't think you
this
ever
little
see a locust
dishwasher.
4
It's
foot.
portable.
Well,
I
That was
don't
the biggest
use
one in
that
the state.
for dishwashing. I
Cut up
I
the
wash,
firewood.
I try to
I
wash
just-
them right up, and it don't take long. if you
And
do
they're all
'em
put away.
Yeah, you do them right
And
away.
you don't have it sitting around.
Yeah.
And once in a while, he'll help me out and do the dishes
Dave
too.
does too. once in
I
a
mean,
while.
you know, and he is amazing. Oh, my fingernails are so nice and clean.
Yeah,
It does the job for both of us.
It does, serves 2 purposes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we,
All those pills I take give me enough black and blue marks out of them,
Mhm.
but I get one of them, I don't know which one it is, makes my fingernails grow so fast.
you get me
Oh, they
anyway.
grow
Yeah.
so fast.
yeah, he's taking
Catch that for
pictures.
you?
No.
Oh, Stephen, no.
Yeah, he's on his, I've got to get one of those. Because my granddaughters, they have their phones and stuff that they take pictures with. Shoot, I should break down and buy one.
Yeah, you don't have, they don't much use cameras anymore, they use their phones.
Yeah, well, then you
Yeah,
can catch things on the
Yeah,
run.
yeah.
Where you
But
can't, you have to
always
take
got
it out and
with you.
adjust it,
Right.
all that stuff.
I got $3,000 or $4,000 worth of cameras here,
Mm-hmm.
but they all work. I got a movie camera and
But you
everything.
gotta have the time to set them
My
up and
granddaughter,
have everything going well.
She just had to have this Android or whatever.
Oh, yes.
$190.
Oh, yeah.
And they had to have it that day.
Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Well, she got it that day.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Stephen, you can put the camera away now. Put it on your grandma and grandpa.
Yeah.
I
Good.
think he was
Oh.
there.
I
Yeah, he's gonna put
Do it
grandma.
again.
It's gonna run out of film, then you're gonna have a problem.
It's on a chip, so there are no
Chips-
worries.
Chips keep on working.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chips
yeah.
ahoy, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Then we, my computer, I had the power went down for a few hours, and then when it went back up, I tried to get the computer to set back up. I must have touched the wrong thing at the right time. The print was like huge. Now what did I do wrong?
Yeah, what
Well, it didn't hurt anything, but I couldn't make it come back, so I kept trying, on my own to read what you gotta do,
right.
and I kept missing it. So when Joe called last night, he calls every day and checks on us. And he called, and
Even
all
though-
that, how you doing, how's everything, and all that, and I didn't tell him that I was having a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, he says, why didn't you tell me? I would walk you through it.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and took the portable phone by the computer, and he
Right.
started leading me
Yeah,
through
well,
it. And before I knew it, everything was just fine.
Mhm.
I've got it down where the pixels are smaller.
That many years under your belt,
And so that all is smaller, and yeah, I'm not blind, but for somebody that could not see, they might be able to see that, because it's right here.
Yeah. We had that with our TV went out one night. We screwed it up, trying to put a DVD in it. And so we called down to Stephen because we didn't know what to do. We couldn't get the TV back in for nothing.
Oh, I
I think we
understand.
was on the phone. Dave was on the phone with him for an hour. He had us
Trying to
going through.
understand what.
All of a sudden, he hit a right button, come right back in.
Well, how come
You
it
reset
couldn't
it.
do
Didn't
that
know what.
anymore?
No, they tried to reset and everything. They'd done everything. I don't know what he pushed.
We got a little
But we
lady
got
on
her
there one time.
back.
We got a little
Thank
lady on there
goodness.
one time did that same. She got there and she says, well, will you please slow down? And she says, do something for me. But go over and unplug that TV. So we
And
unplugged
wait a
it.
few
Yeah,
seconds,
yeah.
and
Down to
then
10.
plug it back in.
Down to
Yeah, we
10.
did all that.
And then we put it back on.
Yeah.
Then she said, push certain buttons.
And come back.
We did,
in.
and it popped right in.